Hello guys, it's me, Yoshi Dash Media. Welcome back to another video, and today we're back with Ask Charlie. That's right. So this is episode 6, and today we have about 7 comments. Well, it says 8, but it's mainly this one here, so it doesn't really count. But yeah, so 7 questions. So let's get right into the show, shall we? So first up, we have 3 questions from Warrior VHS TVD, and he says 1. What got you to make Ask Charlie? Well, it's a funny story actually. So I saw YouTubers like Harry Humble, ErinMan43 and Jack Howell doing this show, and it looked really interesting, so I got the idea of doing it myself, and yeah, honestly it went well during the time I did used to make it as well. But those old episodes that I made of it were deleted, so for privacy reasons. But yeah, then there's a rebrand series in I think 2018 or 2019, I'm not sure. Yeah, I did a rebrand series, and yeah, it's going well so far. And you know, the idea of doing Ask Charlie is actually quite good. I don't know why I delayed it at first. I should have just kept this going. But there you go, you get the idea. And 2, favourite episode of Naughty Vision was actually made. Excuse me, I'm joking. My favourite episode, I don't know. There's a lot I quite like. It used to be Rainbow Crash, I'm pretty sure. Don't call me Rainbow Crash. But I think now it might be, I think it's an episode called Fimbo, as in Fimbo, which was one of my favourites. Or that one where we done the opening to one of the Pokemon VHS tapes, and there was a Harry Potter promo at the start. You had them disco lights. Yeah, I think that one was my favourite. I forget the title. I know it's embarrassing to forget the title of your own show, but yeah, it's that episode. You know, episode where it's like disco lights and they do them to a Pokemon VHS. Yeah, that one was my favourite. Maybe because it's so funny and just weird. It's one of my favourite episodes. Yeah. And 3, what got you into making VHS collections? Like Ask Charlie, I saw other people doing these sort of videos, like collection videos, like people like Nostalgia do 1998. They're making like VHD collections, and I thought the idea was really good, so I decided to do it myself again. Yeah, I was inspired by a lot of people in the past. You know, it's not a stealing idea anything thing, because everyone was doing it. Everyone who was collecting VHDs were making them sort of videos, so you know, it shouldn't really matter. But yeah, I done that, and yeah, there you go. Got me a shit ton of views as well. Excuse my language. Okay, next up we have a question from Zach Zilla, and he says, have you ever heard that Raymond Briggs passed away? So how do you feel about it? Yeah, I did hear about that, and honestly, I feel really disappointed about it. It's quite sad. Honestly, he will never be forgotten. Honestly, there's been a lot of people passing away this year, actually. It's turned to like 2018. Was it 2018, 2017? I'm not sure. There was another year where loads of people were passing away. Loads of celebrities. Especially ones that made kid shows. Yeah, it's just such a shame, honestly. I feel we're going to miss him, pretty sure. And next we got a question from Joe O. Flatterly, I don't know how you say that. And he says, which Requested Girl should have talking converse? Well, I don't know, to be honest, because you see, I mostly focus on the Friendship is Magic series. I don't really watch the Requested Girl series that much. Although I did collect DVDs of it, but they were just like spares or something that I collected for the sake of boredom. But nowadays I don't do that anymore. But yeah, I don't know what a Requested Girl character I think should have that. But you know, once I do watch the series, I'll let you know, and I'll try and see if I can answer your question soon on. Next, we have 3 questions from A. Smith. What's this? Hang on a minute. This isn't A. Smith. A. Smith's Fun Entertainment is the actual account. Unless A. Smith is making another account just to like show that he's someone else. Oh, what the frick? But I'll answer these questions anyway. But A. Smith, if you're watching this, is this you? You know, A. Smith's Fun Entertainment. Is this you? If it's not, then I guess I'll skip it next episode. But if it is, then for God's sake, only comment with one account. Don't use 2 accounts. Honestly, don't use 2 different accounts. Use your main account, or an account that you are meant just for commenting about VHS collections or view collections, like Warrior does. Just only use 1 account, for God's sake. Like, which account do you prefer using more? Honestly, I don't know. But anyway, the first question says, do you have bodybuilders starting from scratch on DVD? Yes, I do. I've shown it before in other DVD collections. Of course I have that. And 2, does A. Smith's Fun Entertainment like In the Night Garden? How am I supposed to know if he likes it or not? I don't even watch his channel. But I know there is someone else out there that does hate the show, which in a very ridiculous way. Because yeah, he hates it with very poor reasons. But I can tell you why I hate Bluey though. Honestly, the character is very annoying, screeches, the widespeed community takes him so seriously, and there's a few more things I can think of. But I don't know if A. Smith likes to Night Girl or not. Honestly, how am I supposed to know? I don't even watch the channel. And you're acting like you're someone else here. You're saying the account says A. Smith, but there's also an account called A. Smith's Fun Entertainment. I don't know. And 3, do you have How to Train a Dragon 2010 on DVD? I've got the movie on DVD, but I'm not sure I've got the 2010 copy. But yeah, I do have a DVD of How to Train a Dragon. But again, A. Smith, you're confusing me. Alright, next up we have a question from Stephen Else, aka Media Holloway. It's good to see him commenting for once. And he says, what are your thoughts on the story of Tracy Beaker? I never really watched it that much, but I have heard it's quite good, so, you know, I could check it out at some point, but I don't know much about it, I haven't seen much of it, so, you know, for that question I don't know, but I will see if I can check it out at some point. So, yeah. And next up we got a question from Zach, the movie and media collector. And he says, do you have any Blu-rays? No, I don't have any Blu-ray DVDs. My brother does, he's got Despicable Me on DVD and a Blu-ray copy. But I don't own any. I should get some because I think my PS3 can play Blu-ray DVDs, I think it can. But in case it doesn't, then I guess there's no point me collecting them. Yeah, I don't own any Blu-rays, Zach. And last of all, we've got a question from Zafrak Wiggle. And he says, any thoughts on Peppa Pig? I'll be honest, I hate that show. I honestly hate that show. It really, really annoys me. And I can tell you why. Okay, so in one of the episodes, Peppa Pig goes in this hut and she says, only girls are allowed. She even kicked out her brother George and made him cry. And I'm like, what the... Honestly, so sexist. I know afterwards the boys were saying that only boys are allowed, but it still confirms the fact that Peppa Pig is a sexist. It still confirms that. And also there was an episode about firemen, and Mummy Pig was a firewoman, and Peppa calls her a fireman. Honestly, it's ridiculous. And then there was another episode where Peppa Pig actually eats steak, even though she's a pig. Honestly, this show's pathetic. And their YouTube channel as well, the official channel. Ugh. There's been some, like, creepypastas involved in that channel, there has been. You know, Peppa Pig Official. Yeah, there's been some creepypastas involved in that. Honestly, if you are a parent, whatever you do not get your kids to go on YouTube and watch that Peppa Pig Official channel. You can make her watch on TV, or anything like that. Just not that YouTube channel, alright? Just not. So, all I can say is, Peppa Pig sucks. And so does Hey Doggy. And I'll explain why I hate Hey Doggy in another video. So yeah, that does it for this episode of Ask Charlie. If you have any questions, please do be sure to comment down below. Only use one account that you'd normally use for this channel. And make sure it's nothing personal. And only 3 questions or under. 3 questions or under, not more than 3. It has to be 3 or under. And also, do not send me questions about users that I don't like. Almost mentioned one about someone hating the Night Girl, but I don't really say his name. So yeah, it doesn't really count, but just do what you can, alright? So thank you all for watching, I'll see you all next time.